Alrighty, howdy ho, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today I'm going to be going over the 15 smartest investments that you could possibly make in GTA 5 Online. Now, if you have no idea what to invest your money in GTA 5, this video will be perfect for you. So please do stay to the end of the video, leave a like, comment and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into it. Now, these are no particular order whatsoever, but coming in at number 15 is going to be the Combat MG, casing up to 200 rounds, being very strong and reliable, best at medium and short range distance, and can definitely pack the punch. Now, whether you're doing heists, missions, or any type of business contracts, this gun will definitely be the best, especially taking down a large group of enemies. I would definitely recommend having this gun out of any other gun in the game. It holds the most round in the entire game, and it is the strongest gun out of any of these that are not a sniper. Now, the Combat MG is not expensive at all and is very affordable, and it is definitely worth the price you're paying. Now, I would recommend getting the Mark II variant on the MG, but obviously if you don't want to, just go over to any gun shop around the map and then purchase it there. Now, coming in at number 14 is going to be the Armored Kuruma, a very cheap, reliable, strong, bulletproof vehicle that is definitely worth the price you're paying. To be able to purchase this, you need to go over to the internet, Southern San Andreas, and then go over to 4-door and then start strolling down. As you can see, it's not too far down on the list, and as you can see, it will set you back $525,000. But if you look at the vehicle stats, especially after you go to the Los Santos Customs, you guys will upgrade the acceleration and the top speed to the max, and then the traction will go up as well. It is definitely worth the price you're paying, and it is very good for heist and missions where you have to go over to large enemy territories and be able to just drive through, as it is bulletproof and can take up to a few missile hits. Now, if you're new to the game, I would recommend purchasing this vehicle first out of any other vehicle in the game. It is definitely one of the best vehicles to purchase as a newcomer, and it is honestly a very good vehicle. Even as your ranks go up and you get to make more money, I would definitely recommend having this vehicle no matter what. Now, coming in at number 13 is going to be the Heavy Sniper, the best long-range distance gun and the most powerfulest gun in the whole entire game out of any other weapons. This is definitely worth the money. Now, the Heavy Sniper pretty much wipes out any other competition with any other guns. I mean, it is the best for heists, missions where you have to kill people from a distance, and honestly, this gun can kill any person from any distance with just the one shot, especially if you have it as the Mark II variant. Now, with the Heavy Sniper, you can get some custom attachments that you can't get on other guns, you can get some custom camos, and honestly, this gun is easily one of the best guns in the game. Now, as you can see, it's just a beautiful gun in general, and if you guys want to purchase it, just go over to any ammunition store around the map, or if you want to get the Mark II variant, purchase the gun at the ammunition store, and then go over to your agency or any other type of business that you have that allows you to purchase the gun to a Mark II variant. It does cost a bit of money, but the money you're paying to make it into a Mark II variant is definitely worth it, as it does increase the damage, the accuracy, and the range. It is definitely worth the price. Now, coming in at number 12 is going to be the most expensive item on the list, and the most expensive item you can possibly purchase in GTA 5 Online. It is going to be the Oppressor Mk II. Now, to purchase this beautiful vehicle, you need to go over to the internet, Warstock Cash and Carry, and sort by price, and yes, you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Here she is, this absolute beauty, now worth $8 million. Now, a few years ago, you could literally purchase this for $2.4 million, but inflation really hit hard. But it is still worth the $8 million you're paying for. A great mode of transport, worth in heist missions that can get you around the map in no time. Now, the Oppressor Mk II is weaponized, does have a flying and boost capability, but can only be modified in the workshop inside a terabyte. The terabyte is not that expensive, but obviously if you did want to customize your Oppressor, you will have to purchase a terabyte. But again, $8 million for this, or if you get the trade price, you can purchase it for $6 million. Don't be shocked at the price. This is definitely worth it. You guys have seen all the Mark II griefers. Don't be one of them, but purchase it and make it useful, because this is honestly one of the best things you can purchase. Yes, it's the most expensive thing you can purchase, but it is definitely worth the price you're paying. I love this, and I use it practically every single time I do a heist or a mission, and honestly, with its lock-in on missiles, this is still overpowered for the price you're paying. Now, coming in at number 11 is going to be the first business on the list so far, and that is going to be the CEO building business. One of the best ways to make money a few years ago, and is still a great way to make money. Now, logging onto this computer here, as you will see, there are 3 types of works that you can do: special cargo work, vehicle cargo work, and special vehicle work. But the main one you want to do is the special cargo. Now, for the special cargo, what you need to do is steal crates, deliver them to your lockup, and sell them for a great amount of money. As you can see, I've got 4 out of 16 crates, so a quarter of the way so far, and I can sell them for $178,000. If you was to fill them all up, 16 out of 16 crates, you can roughly sell them for over $700k. But as you can see, mine is a very small lockup. If I was to purchase a large lockup, I could sell over 110 crates just for $3 million, and you would make that money back in an instant. A great business worth investing in, and honestly, if you haven't got the CEO business business, you guys must buy it. It is a great business and still a great way of making money that so many people are using still. Now, coming in at number 10 is going to be Vincent's Cluckin Bell farm raid heist. An investment of time, but again, something really worth doing. There are 5 setups which will roughly take 45 minutes to complete them all, and then a heist which could take up to 20 minutes, and you guys will get a payout of 500,000. Now, me personally, I've made over 5.5 million doing these, and you can make up to 5 million per day. Now, I would 100% recommend investing my time into this, and if you guys do want to do it, come over to here where this massive V is on the map and then start it. Something that I would definitely recommend doing, especially if you're a beginner and you want to start investing something. Well, I recommend investing your time into this, and honestly, it's something completely free to do, so definitely recommend doing it. Now, coming in at number 9 is going to be my auto shop. Now, the reason I like the auto shop so much is because there are great ways to make money. As you can see, there are 2 vehicles here that I need to repair, upgrade, and sell back to the owner for a great amount of money. You can make up to 50 to 80k per vehicle, and they literally take 5 minutes to do. You have a garage where you can store loads of vehicles, and then up here you have the main way of making money. Now, this is like a second apartment where you can do different type of heists. As you can see, the Union Deposit contract, I get up to 300,000 doing it. The missions are very, very easy. And coming over to this door, all the way over here, I have my own little bedding area and where I can sleep at night. And it is definitely a great business to buy, a cheap business costing 1.4 million. And it is pretty much just a second apartment you can have. And honestly, it's a great business. I would definitely recommend investing your money in. Now, coming in at number 8 is going to be my nightclub business. The best business to be able to make passive income. And honestly, it's actually really cheap and of such a good business that everyone is making millions from doing. Now, this business literally costs 1.3 million, and all you have to do is promote your DJ, promote your business, and then you'll have loads of people coming in, and you will get a daily save which you can make up to 250,000 per day. And honestly, it is really good way of making money, and there isn't a whole lot that you have to do. All you have to do is promote the business, and then the money starts flowing in, and you could do a little bit of side missions to be able to make a bit more money. But honestly, it's not really that necessary. This is one of the business that you can just kind of leave alone, and it will still somehow make you money. Even if you don't do anything with it, you won't get a lot of money, but you still will get a bit of money. And honestly, it is definitely worth investing in. And honestly, if you look it up, it is definitely the best business in the game. Now, coming in at number 7 is going to be the Buzzard attack chopper, a very small, fast, reliable helicopter which can passage up to 4 people. Now, to purchase the Buzzard, you need to go onto the internet, go over to Warstock Cash and Carry and sort by price, and then start strolling down. Now, as you can see here, the Buzzard attack chopper for 1.7 million, it does come equipped with missiles and miniguns, and if you read here, it says the Buzzard is a light, compact helicopter for military or millionaire use. And then coming down here, it says it's widely considered to be the best performing helicopter in its class, so it's definitely worth the money. And honestly, I've used the Buzzard a lot for missions and heists, and it is definitely one of the best helicopters that I've used. It's definitely fast, and it is definitely a great mode of transport, especially if people are coming after you. And as you can see here, it says the helicopters are one of the safest ways to travel, so don't be scared to purchase it. It is definitely worth the 1.75 million you're paying for it. Now, coming over to number 6, it is going to be the scuba diving gear. Now, I would definitely recommend purchasing this as it is actually quite cheap and honestly very useful, especially if you guys want to do custom missions or any type of business contracts. And honestly, it's something that not many people own in GTA 5. Now, to purchase this, you need to come over to this woman here and browse outfit, and then go all the way down to number 45. Once you are here, this is where you need to click onto outfit scuba and then purchase any of these 22. Obviously, I just have the plain black scuba, but you could purchase any type of color. Obviously, they do vary in price, but they're all pretty much the same. And honestly, there are some cool ones, and I would definitely recommend investing my money into this. This is definitely worth buying. Now, coming in at number 5 is going to be Bulletproof helmets. Now, a lot of people didn't know these were actually in the game, but honestly, they're a lot better than some people think. Some Bulletproof helmets can take up to 1 or 2 bullets, and some take up to none. Now, the helmet that I have on right now can take 1 bullet, and honestly, if you're getting into a battle, whether that's against online players or other NPCs, whether that's a mission, heist, or whatever, these are actually very useful, and they do protect you quite a lot. Now, there are hundreds of bulletproof helmets that you can buy, and honestly, they're not expensive at all. Some of them costing a couple grand, and obviously, as you can see, I have 4.3 million, so a couple grand wouldn't put a dent, but there's something I would definitely worth investing in. Now, coming in at number 4 is going to be a high-end apartment, and the main reason for this is to be able to access the heist room. Now, the heist room is a great way of making money. There are 5 heists that you could do, and I'm sure you guys will know what they are. They came out in 2014, and they have been a great heist and a great way to make money over the last 10 years. Now, high-end apartments are not actually expensive as people think. You could buy this apartment here, which is the Eclipse Towers, which is literally set you back anywhere between 350 and 500k. It's a 10-car garage apartment, and you do get access to the heist room. Something definitely worth investing, especially if you want to be able to make millions of money just by literally owning an apartment. I would definitely recommend purchasing the Eclipse Towers over some 6-garage apartment or a 2-garage apartment. These are definitely worth purchasing. Now, coming in at number 3 is going to be the 50-car garage. You can purchase this for just over 3 million, and honestly, it makes the game a whole lot much cleaner. And honestly, you don't have to worry about where you're putting your cars. You just put them into here, and you don't have to buy as much apartments or as much as random garages as you would. And honestly, it is definitely worth the money, because you're spending roughly 3.5 million purchasing other apartments and other garages when you can just have this one. It cleans out a lot of mess and a lot of time. Now, calling my mechanic and going all the way down to Eclipse Boulevard Garage, as you can see, there are 5 levels, as you can see, B1 to B5, and I have 3 vehicles in here right now, and they each store up to 10 vehicles, so 50 cars in here. And honestly, it just makes your whole entire game a lot cleaner, and so it doesn't have to be having random vehicles in random garages, and it's definitely worth the 3 million you're paying for it. Now, coming in at number 2 is going to be the Kosatka. Now, I'm sure you guys have all heard of the Kia Perico, and honestly, the Kia Perico is easily the best way to make money in the game, the best heist in the game, and honestly, the Kosatka itself is a very, very cheap business for the money you're going to be able to make for it. Now, you can make up to 2 million per Kia Perico heist you do, and the Kosatka itself does cost 2.3 million, and the Kia Perico roughly takes an hour and a half to complete. Obviously, there is a cooldown once you complete it, but again, if you guys haven't invested in the Kosatka, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. This is easily the best business in the game, and honestly, you have to invest in this, especially if you guys want to be able to make millions and afford pretty much every single item in the game. Now, coming in at number 1 is going to be the agency. Now, there are many reasons why I've put this at number 1, and the main reason is because you can make up to 1.5 million every 2 hours doing the Dr. Dre contracts, and the other reason is because it brings back that nostalgia where you get to work with Lamar and Franklin. Now, the business itself does cost 2 million, but again, when I first purchased this, I had no regret whatsoever, and honestly, I use this business more than I use any other business, and honestly, I really love this business, and it is up there as one of the best business, the best money-making business with the Kosatka, and honestly, one of my favorite businesses in the game. Now, whether you actually want to make money with this business, or you just want to bring back the nostalgia, again, it is definitely a business worth investing in, and if you haven't invested in it, make sure you do. Now, if you enjoyed the video, and this video was useful for you, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you staying to the end of the video, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Take care. Peace out.